afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, audience. I hope you're all doing good and having a great time. So, today we've got somebody special whom you already know, and his name is. Can anybody guess? Anybody wants to type in the chat box and let us know what is the name of the person sitting next to me? Yes. Okay. So his name is Mukul, who is our community manager at Avishkaar. So we're going to have a chai pe charcha with Mukul sir today. And I'm going to make sure all the queries, all the questions which have reached us so far related to the competition, related to Makeathon, related to IRC, we're going to answer all these. So you know my name, right? I introduced Mukul sir, but I did not introduce myself. I hope you know my name.
Yes, everyone knows you.
I really hope everybody knows me. So my name is Pooja, just in case you have forgotten it. So let us begin without any further delays. So sir, I think this time the competition really looks very huge.
Right.
So sir, would you like to give a recap of the competition to our audience?
Sure. I would love to give a recap of our competition, but first of all, I just want to know more about our viewers. Everyone who's just watching us through this live, I want you to write down your name and whether or not you have qualified and in which competition. Just write down your name and the competition name in the chat section so that we can know more about you. And then we will start talking about the Avishkar League and what is Avishkar League, what is these two competitions, how you are going to participate in it.
Right.
So let's see some comments.
Wow. Type more, we want to read more. And by the time you're typing, let me tell you what all aspects are we going to cover today.
Right.
We're going to talk about the competition, level 1, how many teams, how many have qualified. Then we're going to talk about what next. What is the level 2? Where is it going to happen? How do you get scored for it? How do you get judgment done for it? What are the deadlines? How do you get to practice? What are going to be the winning strategies? We're going to talk about all this within the next 1 hour. But we really want to know more. Okay, so I think there are many who joined from IRC for IRC. We want to see more names for Makeathon also. Come on, audience, we're waiting. If your friends are there, if you have a school group, please do send the link so that they can also join quickly, because this is really going to be a worth demo. I'm sure most of the teams, especially from IRC, they are keen to know how can they practice, when are the arenas going to come up. There are a lot of questions in your mind. Come on, ask them all to join.
Yes.
All right,
We
wonderful.
have received many comments. Okay. So yes, so many people have joined, and I guess they are now waiting for the Avishkar League.
Right.
So ma'am, as you asked me, what is Avishkar League and what is the history of Avishkar League? So अपने व्यूअर्स को मैं ये बताना चाहूँगा, आविष्कार लीग एक ऐसा कंपटीशन है जो 10 साल से रन कर रहे हैं आविष्कार, and it's a competition which is currently on a global scale. Its scale is so huge that people, innovators and students come to participate in this event from all over the globe. We are getting participation from many countries and आप लोगों को कुछ पता भी होगा कि हमारे international levels भी हुआ करते थे.
Yes.
So Avishkar League is the biggest STEM competition, STEAM competition where we provide a stage to young innovators like you, where they can showcase their ideas and their robotic skills to everyone. Okay. Now talking about more. Talking about Avishkar League for this year. Avishkar League this year has two competition in it. As you all know, one is IRC League and another one is Avishkar Makeathon. And we all can see many students commenting in the chat
from both the competition.
From both of the competition.
And some have participated in both as well.
Right.
I can see Renu Mishra, somebody logged with that name.
Right.
So you participating in both the competitions. Well done.
Right. Well done. Well done. Okay, so these two competitions, as you already know, I can understand most of you already know about the difference between these two. IRC League is a totally robotics competition where we only deal with robots and how robots can solve a real world problem in a simulated environment. And then in Avishkar Makeathon, we try to solve real world problem through our projects or through our solutions. So you have to pick up a theme which is largely based on sustainable development goals, and you need to create something out of it so that it can help society or it can help people in some form or another. So
wonderful background you have given, sir. And before we move on, I have a quick question. So my audience is ready with their fingers. You need to type it really fast. So who is going to answer me this first? When was the first IRC done? Which year? was the first IRC done? Come on, good evening, but we want to know which year. Quick, we need you to, okay, school's opening after 15.
Okay.
Oh, come on, we want to answer all that. Don't worry. If you have questions related to kids, we will definitely answer that. But firstly, we need to know which year. 2010, gamers, I think you are close, but that's not the right answer. Come on, come on, come on.
We need more guesses.
Oh,
Very good.
2015. No, IRC is a bit old. We are not that young. Okay, think more. Oh, all right. Now we are getting all the random years. 2000. That is, you're making us too
22
old
years.
now.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Somebody has written all the years one after the other. Okay, so let me stop this. I'm not going to answer this. We have a video which is going to answer this.
Okay.
So let us show you one video to get you excited, and then we come back and talk about the next thing.
Got it. So now I'm going to play a video for you guys so that you can watch and relieve the excitement of this Avishkaar League.
And after the video, you're going to tell me which year we did the first one.
Moving on.
Okay. All right. So I think now you know the answer. It is 2008. And I also see some school grooving on the stage with Sumit sir there. So Sumit sir, if you're also watching this webinar or your students are there, just give me a thumbs up. I would like to know if you're virtually present with us. All right, so Mukul sir, moving on to the next question. So we realize that the competition has two major competitions under it. The Avishkaar League has two competitions,
Right.
Makeathon and IRC, and
Yes.
we have done the first round, which was a zonal round, right?
Right.
So can you give us an idea of how many teams have come for both the competition, and how does the picture looks like right now?
Got it.
Yeah.
So basically, this year in Avishkaar League there was two competition, and those two competition were having two of the levels. The first level was the online level where all the participants from IRC participated in a simulated environment. They coded their robot, and the coded robot actually worked and solved anything.
Wow.
In the similar manner, in Avishkar Makeathon, most of the teams we can see here, most of the students we can see in the comment section, they created their prototype, they created their project, they recorded a video of explaining the same project, and they submitted it to us. And you will be amazed to know that we have received almost 600 teams overall in registration in IRC and Makeathon, and that's a huge number.
Very
Thank
good.
you, everyone.
So the credit goes to all of you
All
for
of you, yeah.
making it huge.
And out of those 600 teams, close to 600 teams, we have around 300 teams which have qualified for the second level.
Oh, wonderful!
So you can see 50% of the teams have already qualified for the second level, and they are going to participate in the physical level at a venue in Delhi. And we are going to talk more about this venue in detail over to you.
So, sir, I got to know that about 300 teams have qualified for the level 2, which is going to be the national level. सर थोड़ा सा ऑडियंस को मसाला भी मिलना चाहिए. आई थिंक दे नीड टू नो ज्यादा टक्कर का मुकाबला मेकथॉन में है कि आईआरसी में, या ये 150 टीम्स है दोनों की, मतलब किनको जीतना ज्यादा चैलेंजिंग होगा?
Okay, so if talking about the exact number, close to 174 teams have qualified in IRC maker. IRC.
So ये जितने thumbs up मुझे चैट में आए हैं, ये सब मैं समझ गई हूँ सुमित सर वाले thumbs up हैं. Very good. So IRC 174 teams. It's gonna be a tough challenge.
Right. So you have to bring your robot, code it hard, your robot should be good looking, your robot should be perfectly working, and you have to train hard as well. Okay, so we have 174 qualified teams in IRC. And talking about Makeathon, in Makeathon we have around 100 teams which have qualified to the second level. But yes, they are also going to be compete with each other. There are three levels: junior, middle, and senior. So I'm telling you the combined number of all these three. But yes, in Makeathon as well, there is going to be a huge competition, and you have to present yourself in a very good manner because judges are going to come. They are going to ask you a lot of questions about your project, its scope, its future, how you have made it, what problems do you face, everything. So be prepared about everything, know everything about your project, and explain it well, very well.
Wonderful. I have a request to make to the audience. आप लोगों के questions आ रहे हैं which I will not be able to read within the discussion that we are having. I request you to copy that question and keep it with you because in the end I'm going to ask you to put your questions there. So just copy and keep your question ready with you. I can see a very reasonably good question which is from the horizons, but we would like to come to this in the end. So just keep your questions ready. Okay, so Mukul sir, I think we've got to know it's a huge competition. Makeathon में थोड़ा सा मुकाबला शायद IRC के comparatively easy रहेगा, but I'm sure they're all going to have their own challenges. But what next from here? So like you said, we're going to have the level 2.
Right.
So tell us a little more. Where is the level 2? What is the level 2? Is it
Okay.
going to be again online, offline? So what is it?
Okay.
Yeah.
So talking about level 2, actually level 2 जैसे कि हम सबको पता है पहला लेवल तो ऑनलाइन था, बट अब लेवल 2 जो होगा वो सारा ऑफलाइन होगा. इस ऑफलाइन का मतलब क्या है? लेट अस अंडरस्टैंड द टर्म ऑफलाइन और फिजिकल. अगर मैं आईआरसी की बात करता हूँ तो आईआरसी में भी हमें पता है कि हमारे पास दो रोबोट्स हैं. एंड उन जूनियर लेवल की बात करते हैं तो दो रोबोट्स हैं, दोनों रोबोट्स को प्रोग्राम करना है. एक रोबोट मैनुअल हो सकता है उनमें से, एंड दे नीड टू सॉल्व वन एरिना प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट. सो अब जब फिजिकल लेवल की बात करते हैं तो हमें वो दोनों रोबोट्स अपनी किट्स, आविष्कार किट्स की हेल्प से बनाने हैं, फिजिकल ग्राउंड पे लाने हैं, वहां पर उन रोबोट्स को एक एरिना पे, एक प्लेग्राउंड पे रन करना है. एंड देयर विल बी सर्टेन रूल्स अबाउट इट व्हिच आई विल बी शोइंग टू देम, व्हिच आई विल बी शोइंग टू एवरीवन. सो आपको जो ये किट्स बनानी है, ये रोबोट्स बनाने हैं, आपको अपनी किट से बनानी है. If you don't have any kit, don't worry. You can buy Avishkaar kits from anywhere. It's already on
Avishkaar.cc, yeah,
or Avishkaar.cc. Or if you know any salesperson, you can just directly contact them, or maybe your school teacher, so that they can get you the kit.
Right.
Talking about Makeathon, अब मेकाथॉन में जब बात करते हैं तो मेकाथॉन के प्रोजेक्ट्स जो थे वो एक्चुअली में ऑलरेडी पहले से ही फिजिकल थे. सारे बच्चों ने जिन्होंने भी प्रोजेक्ट्स बनाए थे वो सारे किसी न किसी फॉर्मेट में या तो वो एक रोबोट था, या फिर वो एक स्मार्ट डस्टबिन था, या फिर वो एक टैंक था, बड़े सारे प्रोजेक्ट्स थे. हाउएवर कुछ बच्चों ने कुछ वेब टूल्स बनाए थे, कुछ एप्स बनाए थे, कुछ ऐसे सॉफ्टवेयर्स बनाए थे. अब उनके लिए क्या है यहाँ पर? सो व्हाट दे हैव टू डू इज दे हैव टू ब्रिंग देयर प्रोजेक्ट to the physical round and they'll get a stage over there. एक stage से मेरा मतलब है उनको एक stall मिलेगी. It will be an exhibition round. वहाँ पर आपको अपने projects को exhibit करना है, and the audience will come look at your projects. The judges will come ask several questions about it, and you will have to present your project in the best possible manner. Okay, so this was about how we are going to do the physical level. What do we mean by offline level or the physical level? Now talking about the venue is going to be Delhi. For those who are coming from outside Delhi, the venue is going to be Delhi. And Delhi में कहाँ पर होगा? We have the venue of Prudence School in Ashok Vihar. In this school, we will be going to have our competition, the physical level, on 2 days, 7th and 8th. 7th and 8th January 2023. Okay, so everyone, you have to reach Prudence School, Ashok Vihar. You will get the data, you will get the location.
Details will be sent.
Details
also
will be sent to you through email.
Right.
But you can just remember this name, Prudence School, Ashok Vihar, just to get an idea. You have to come to this school. You have to bring your robots if you are participating in IRC, and if you are participating in Makeathon, you have to bring your project with you. Right. Along with that, you have to bring few more things. If you are participating in Makeathon, आपको कुछ और सामान लाना होगा जिसकी सारी डिटेल्स अभी मैं आपको थोड़ी देर में दिखाने भी वाला हूँ. एंड यू ऑलरेडी नो कुछ टूल्स हो सकते हैं आपके, कुछ आपका प्रेजेंटेशन मटेरियल हो सकता है, ये सारी चीजें. ठीक है. सो आई होप ये पॉइंट सबको क्लियर होगा हाउ वी आर गोइंग टू पार्टिसिपेट इन this competition, which is the stage 2 of our
right. So just to make sure our audience is with me, so audience, when is the competition exactly? Just type and let us know which 2 dates is the competition going to happen. Hurry up.
So we have one comment from Nitika Chawla, when we have to reach Delhi for stage 2 for IRC. Yes, we are looking for some answers. Can you tell us, can anyone tell us the dates? 7th and 8th. Very good.
Very nice. That's the right answer. And which school is it? What is the venue? Just write the name of the venue so that we know you are also with us. Wonderful, wonderful. Which is the venue we just mentioned? So it's a 2 days event. It is Prudence School, Ashok Vihar. So if you remember it, you can just type it and it will be more fixed in your memory there. All right, sir. So we've got to know about all this. We know this is an offline competition, 2 days event happening in Delhi.
Right.
But like, how many? You also mentioned about 300 teams have qualified.
Right.
But have these teams received an intimation? They're already aware that they've qualified, or can they check it online?
Okay, so basically for everyone who still don't know the status of their qualification in the stage 1, if you are whether you are qualified or not qualified, you must have received a mail on your registered email ID. जिस भी email ID को आपने registration करते वक्त use करा था, उसी email ID पर आपको एक email receive हुआ होगा जिसमें ये लिखा होगा if you are qualified or not qualified. सो हमें बहुत सारे अच्छी एंट्रीज मिली थी, बहुत सारे अच्छे प्रोजेक्ट्स आए थे, बट ड्यू टू सम लिमिटेशंस वी हैव टू सिलेक्ट द बेस्ट आउट ऑफ देम। एंड जो भी टीम सिलेक्ट हुई है उन सारी सिलेक्टेड टीम्स को एक ईमेल गया है जिसके अंदर लिखा हुआ वाओ यू आर सिलेक्टेड और हुर्रे यू आर सिलेक्टेड। द सब्जेक्ट इज हुर्रे यू आर सिलेक्टेड एंड द सेंडर इज आविष्कार। You can check in your email, and if you are not selected you must have received the disqualified or not selected mail as well. Also, apart from this, I will just show you my screen. I have participated with one team just as a trial, and I will show you how, if you are qualified in, so I have participated in 2 of the competition. In one competition I am not qualified, in another competition I am qualified. So I am going to show you how my competition dashboard will look like. All right, so just give me 1 second. I hope now you can see my screen, and if I go to the competition page, so let's go to avishkar.cc first of all, the home page. I am on the home page of avishkar.cc. Now what I'll do, I can go to the community, or maybe I can directly go to my Avishkar and I can go to my competitions. So if I go to my competitions, you can see I have 2 competitions. One is Avishkar Makeathon, another one is IRC 2020. So on Avishkar Makeathon, you can see I am selected, qualified. Congratulations, you have qualified for stage 2 physical event in Delhi, and it is showing me like what is the next step for me. I have already completed all these tasks, and if I am talking about IRC, I am not qualified in that. So it is showing me you did well, but due to too much competition you have not been shortlisted this year. Okay, but I can still come and witness the event. So it doesn't matter that whether or not I'm qualified in any of the competition. I can still come witness other team participating, how they are participating, and maybe prepare ourselves so that I'll be preparing more next year and get qualified next year. Okay, so this is the screen. All of you can see. Just go to your competition dashboard. I'll again show you. First of all, go to avishkar.cc website homepage. Then click on community. You have to be logged in. Click on community. Once you go to the community, let's say if you are participating in Avishkar Makeathon and you have qualified in it, click on no more, and you can see this button, my competition. So click on my competition, and here it will take you to the competition page where you can see your competition dashboards. So I am qualified in stage 1. It is showing me some details about it, and I can check the stage 2, and you can see the judgment criteria is here, the rules and scoring guidelines for stage 2 are here, problem statement is here, event day schedule will be coming soon. I can also buy some kits from here and everything. So those things which are readily available, you can just click on no more and read it. I will also show you those. You can see the judgment criteria for stage 2 is already here, and the dimension and backdrop will be available, which you need to get printed and bring with you, and it will be live in few days. And also the event day schedule, what will happen, when will happen, and in what manner you will get your entry, how will you participate, and everything. Okay, So I hope this is all clear to you guys. I'm coming back to my screen, and yes.
So, sir, I have one more question. Like you said, the registration now is open for the offline competition, the level two. So, is there any deadline for that? By when they have to register? Are there any charges for that? How does it happen?
Okay. So what they have to do is those teams who have qualified in the first round of Avishkaar League, they have to register as soon as possible because the registrations are open for round two, and you already know that if you do get late in registering, you might not get a chance to come to Delhi and participate. So just register as soon as possible because after registration, you will only get the access to the problem statement documents, the arenas, the prop file, and everything. So if you want to know more about what is going to happen in stage 2, what do I need to make, how do I need to present it to judges, all the rules and regulation will be available to you only after you have registered for the stage 2. Okay. And for stage 2, you have to pay a fee which is of around 2400 rupees. You have to pay this fee. This is the fee for final round. You have to pay this fee to register in the second round. I guess there is no coupons this time.
No, there are no discounts.
There are no discount coupons this time. You
Yeah.
have to pay the whole amount. So it's better if you have a full member in your team, that amount will get divided among them. Also, if you are looking, if you are alone in your team right now, or maybe 2 members in the team, you can add more members to your team until the team size is 4 or full. But you cannot delete anyone. So basically आप अपनी टीम में किसी को ऐड तो कर सकते हो लेकिन डिलीट या हटा नहीं सकते. ठीक है. तो आपके लिए बेटर होगा कि आप कोई 2 और पार्टिसिपेंट्स भी ढूंढ लो जो कि आपके साथ में पार्टिसिपेट कर पाए.
Okay, so they can add more members if they have space,
Right.
but they cannot edit the team.
Exactly.
They cannot delete any existing member. Okay, that is nice. So, sir, for IRC, I've been, receiving a lot of queries.
Right.
I'm sure you also must be getting.
Right.
How do we practice? We need to see the arenas. We need to see the props.
Right.
So, how do we answer that, sir?
Okay. So, for everyone, those who have not registered yet and they are qualified, I am giving you this sneak peek of the arena. Also, you can call it as a Christmas gift. मैं आपको पहले ही दिखा रहा हूँ, ठीक है? But yes, do register because मैं यहाँ पर आपको सिर्फ जो arena दिखाऊंगा वो image format में दिखाऊंगा. But for practice, you need to download the PDF file and get it printed on a flex, and the prop file you need to 3D print. So आपको वो सारी चीजों के लिए तो आप practice करनी है. वो practice करने के लिए आपको file चाहिए होगी जिसके लिए आपको register करना है. Okay, so what I am going to present you now is the junior level problem statement first and the senior level problem statement of IRC, and then we are going to actually look at those and I'll explain you the problem statements. So going back, okay. So as you can see, we have this problem statement document with us where we have the junior level problem statement. You can see the stage 2 physical round. The problem statement is almost same. There is nothing change in it. You have to create 2 robots. One is autonomous and one is manual. This time these are not the simulated robots. You have to make it with your kit. Avishkaar product. आपको एक Avishkaar kit से बना हुआ एक robot लेकर आना है. Okay. 2 robots लेकर आने हैं junior level में. जूनियर लेवल में एक रोबोट जो होगा वो मैनुअल होगा और एक मैन रोबोट जो होगा वो ऑटोनोमस होगा या फिर लाइन फॉलोअर रोबोट होगा जो कि प्रोग्रामेबल रोबोट होगा. एंड इन रोबोट्स का काम क्या है? दे हैव टू pick up some vaccine packages as you already know that COVID अभी दोबारा से न्यूज में आ गया है. And we have designed our problem statement for such a thing that COVID के बारे में ही हमने अपनी problem statements बनाई थी. तो हम एक रियल लाइफ सिमुलेशन करेंगे यहाँ पर, रियल लाइफ प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग करेंगे. तो अब प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट क्या है? जूनियर लेवल में व्हाट वी हैव टू डू इज वी हैव टू pick up some vaccine packages and deliver to a warehouse, and then from warehouse another robot will pick it and drop to different delivery zones. तो different तरीके के लोग हैं, जैसे कुछ बुजुर्ग लोग हैं, सीनियर सिटीजन्स हैं, कुछ यंग पीपल हैं, कुछ आर्मी पर्सनल हैं. इन सबको different numbers, different amount of vaccine हमें डिलीवर करनी है. As you can see, the prop size is mentioned here, 3 inch by 3 inch by 3 inch. It's a cube, 3D printed cube, or maybe any material, but it will be a cube of 3 inch by 3 inch by 3 inch. And you can see we have 4 categories where we have to drop the packages of vaccine. 2 crore units for army personnel, 1 crore units for the doctors and nurses or the medical staff, 26 crore vaccines for the senior citizens, and 1 crore vaccines for young people or people with comorbidities. And then if we move forward, you can see this is the arena. and it is already mentioned everything. There is a warehouse, start area, end area, which is the marked area for line follower robot. This is the area for the manual robot where it will start, where what are the drop zones and everything. Also, there are some tasks. You can see all the tasks is mentioned here. In what order you have to perform these tasks. What are the deviations for bot A or bot B? Bot A is the line follower robot and bot B is the manual robot. You can see, you can read this all these things and आपको सारी की सारी चीजों के बारे में पता चल जाएगा. Then there are some certain general rules and regulations. तो आप इसमें देख सकते हो, आपको सारी चीजें मिल जाएंगी. कुछ जनरल रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशन जो हम सबको पता है कि हमें कितने बैटरी यूज करनी है, कोई अलग से प्रोडक्ट यूज नहीं करना, आविष्कार के प्रोडक्ट्स यूज करने हैं. कुछ ऐसी चीजें, कुछ ऐसी मॉडिफिकेशन हमें रोबोट्स में नहीं करनी है जिसकी वजह से आप डिस्क्वालीफाई हो जाओ. हमारे पास जो रोबोट है उसका साइज क्या होना चाहिए वो भी मैं अभी आपको बताऊंगा.
राइट. सो सर ये साइज वगैरह हम चेक करते हैं कंपटीशन के लिए?
यस यस. सो वेरिफिकेशन होती है जब भी आप, फॉर दोज हु आर न्यू एंड उनको उनके लिए बता देते हैं कि आप जब अपना रोबोट को डिजाइन करोगे तो आपका रोबोट एक साइज के अंदर होना चाहिए. वो साइज अभी मैं मैनुअली आपको बताता हूँ. 9.5 इंचेस बाय 9.5 इंचेस. तो जो आपका बेस है रोबोट का वो 9.5 इंचेस बाय 9.5 इंचेस का होना चाहिए. एक बॉक्स होगा जिसके अंदर आपका रोबोट को रखा जाएगा. उस रोबोट के जितने भी व्हील्स हैं, अगर 3 व्हील्स हैं, 2 व्हील्स हैं, 4 व्हील्स हैं, वो सारे के सारे फ्लोर पे टच होने चाहिए तभी वो वेरीफाई होगा.
अच्छा, ऊपर से बहुत बड़ा हो सकता है?
ऊपर से बहुत कितना भी बड़ा हो सकता है. देयर इज नो लिमिटेशन.
अच्छा, बट वैसे बेस उसका उसमें फिट होना चाहिए.
उसमें फिट होना. ओके ओके. एंड यू कैन ऑल फाइंड ऑल द डिटेल्स, इंटरप्रिटेशन, एग्जांपल्स, वेरिएबिलिटी. तो बहुत सारी चीजें यहाँ पर लिखी हुई हैं एवरीवन. यू कैन जस्ट
यू मस्ट रीड इट वंस. यू मस्ट.
Please read everything carefully because it will help you to score more. It will help you to understand the problem statement better.
Okay.
Now moving towards the senior level problem statement. तो senior level problem statement में एक ही robot है which is the autonomous robot. एक robot जिसको हमें प्रोग्राम करना है. That robot will be a color line follower. उस कलर लाइन फॉलोअर का काम क्या है? वो कलर लाइन फॉलोअर डिफरेंट ग्रुप्स ऑफ पीपल को सेग्रीगेट करना है इन डिफरेंट सोशल बबल्स. तो आप लोगों को जैसे पता है जब कोविड हुआ था तो बहुत सारे जोन्स बनाए गए थे, कंटेनमेंट जोन्स बनाए गए थे. और जब कोई बीमार हो जाता था हमारे घर में भी तो उसको एक सेपरेट रूम दिया जाता था ताकि उनसे कोविड हमारे पास ना. So in the same manner what we are doing is in this problem statement we are maintaining two social bubbles with different set of people and उनको इस तरीके से सेग्रीगेट करना हमें अपने रोबोट से कि हर सोशल बबल के अंदर हर तरीके के लोग हों और उनके बीच का जो डिस्टेंस है वो 6 फीट हो, मिनिमम 6 फीट. So moving forward, if you can see the props are same, 3 inches by 3 inches or in centimeter it's around 7.5 centimeter. And this is the arena. This is the arena for senior level. You can see we have two social bubble. This one is one social bubble. This is second social bubble. It is marked with a cyan color out boundary, or the second one is marked with a purple color boundary. The robot will start from start area and finish at the finish area. उसको वहाँ पर आकर stop होना है. And you can see now the props are placed at 3 feet distance. और अभी यहाँ पर मैं अगर सोशल बबल 1 के अंदर देखता हूँ तो मेरे पास दोनों कलर्स हैं, सिर्फ दो ही कलर्स हैं, या तो ग्रीन या फिर रेड. और सोशल बबल 2 के अंदर या तो मेरे पास शान कलर है, ब्लू कलर या फिर येलो कलर. अब मुझे अपने रोबोट से व्हाट आई नीड टू डू इज आई नीड टू रन माय रोबोट, पिक अप फ्यू ब्लॉक्स एंड मेक श्योर दैट हर एक सोशल बबल के अंदर मेरे पास सारे के सारे कलर्स हो. So I need to run my robot, pick up few blocks and place the prop such that every social bubble has every color or every prop. So you can see यहाँ पर ग्रीन है, रेड है, तो इस सोशल बबल के अंदर अब मुझे येलो और शान कलर को लेकर आना है और सेकंड सोशल बबल के अंदर मुझे ग्रीन और रेड कलर को लेकर आना है. एक ही.
So सर प्रॉप्स की प्लेसमेंट सेम ऐसी रहेगी जैसे अभी दिखा.
So as you can see जब आप प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट पे रन करने के लिए आओगे तो यहाँ पर जो प्रॉप्स रखे हुए हैं ऐसे ऐसे ही रखे होंगे. जब आपका रोबोट रन करेगा तब वो इनको मूव करके कुछ 2 स्पेसेस या 4 स्पेसेस हमें खाली भी दिख रही हैं, वहां पर हमें उन्हें प्लेस करना है. ओके ओके सर. एंड देन अगेन सीनियर में भी सारे टास्क, क्या उनकी प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट है, क्या
स्कोरिंग किस बेस पे है,
स्कोरिंग है, वो भी सारी आपको यहाँ पर मिल जाएगी. कब डेविएशन होगा, कब डेविएशन नहीं होगा. इसके साथ में एक डॉक्यूमेंट और है जो मैं अभी आपको दिखाना चाहूंगा. जस्ट गिव मी 1 सेकेंड so that I can pull up the verification document for you guys. And if you can see I have this verification document with me. So in this you can see we have this box 9.5 inches by 9.5 inches. उसकी height 2.5 inches होगी. इस बॉक्स के अंदर आपके रोबोट को हम रखेंगे एट द टाइम ऑफ वेरिफिकेशन, जब आप कंपटीशन के लिए पार्टिसिपेट करने आओगे. अगर वो इससे बड़ा होगा तो यू आर नॉट क्वालिफाइड टू एंटर द कंपटीशन. आपको अपने रोबोट को वहीं पे मॉडिफाई करना होगा. बट आई वुड सजेस्ट कि आप ऐसा ना करें, आप पहले से ही अपने रोबोट को 9.5 बाय 9.5 इंचेस की साइज में बना करके लेकर आए।
राइट।
एंड अगेन किस तरीके की प्रॉप प्लेसमेंट होगी, रोबोट प्लेसमेंट होगी, वो सारे के सारे रूल्स आपको यहाँ पर मिल जाएंगे। क्या स्कोर है, कितने स्कोर्स आपको किस टास्क को करने के लिए मिलेंगे फॉर जूनियर लेवल एंड सीनियर लेवल, कब स्कोरिंग होगी, क्या बोनस पॉइंट्स है। तो ये सारी की सारी चीजें आपको आपकी वेबसाइट पे, हमारी वेबसाइट पे, आविष्कार की वेबसाइट पे कंपटीशन डैशबोर्ड में मिल जाएगी।
राइट। सो सर मुझे जहाँ तक याद है आईआरसी में, अगर मैं 2019 की बात करूँ, जब हमने लास्ट ऑफलाइन कंपटीशन किया था त्यागराज में, तो मुझे याद है सर वहाँ पे एक प्रेजेंटेशन भी हुई थी। इट wasn't just the arena run for IRC, not for Makeathon. So will it be this time also?
Yes, so sometime what happens, जब बहुत सारे बच्चे आते हैं, बहुत सारा कंपटीशन होता है, तो हर किसी के रोबोट्स परफेक्टली काम करते हैं। कई बार क्या होता है, बहुत सारे केसेस टाई
हो जाता है।
तो उस टाई ब्रेकर को लाने के लिए, वो टाइज हटाने के लिए हम एक प्रेजेंटेशन राउंड रखते हैं, जो कि इस बार भी होगा आईआरसी में। आपको अपने रोबोट के बारे में, आपको अपने प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट के बारे में एक प्रेजेंटेशन प्रिपेयर करनी है, एंड वो प्रेजेंटेशन आपको जजेस के आगे प्रेजेंट करनी है, विच विल गेट यू सम बोनस पॉइंट्स। एंड अगर इन केस इफ यू आर क्वालिफाइड, आपका रन एरिना रन सक्सेसफुल हुआ, आपको पूरे के पूरे पॉइंट्स मिले हैं, बोनस भी मिल गया है, और आप किसी टीम के साथ टाई कर रहे हो फॉर द फर्स्ट सेकंड थर्ड पोजीशंस, तो वो जो प्रेजेंटेशन है दैट विल हेल्प यू टू गेन मोर पॉइंट्स और गेन द एक्सेस मोर क्लोजर टू द रिवॉर्ड और द अवार्ड फॉर द फर्स्ट लेवल।
ऑलराइट। सो बेसिकली टाई ब्रेक के लिए भी काम आता है, अदरवाइज अगर आपका एरिना रन में शायद कहीं थोड़ा बहुत चूक भी गया है
तो भी आप
यू हैव अ चांस टू मेक कवर अप।
राइट।
सर इसी तरह मेकअथॉन का अगर हम बात करें तो उसकी जजमेंट किस तरह हो रही है?
मेकाथॉन की अगर जजमेंट की हम बात करते हैं, तो मेकाथॉन में बेसिकली एज वी ऑल नो, मेकाथॉन में हमारे पास जो थीम्स थी वो सेम ही रहने वाली हैं।
Okay.
उसमें कोई भी चेंज नहीं है, बिकॉज सबने जो अपने प्रोजेक्ट्स बनाए थे वो बहुत ही बढ़िया प्रोजेक्ट्स बनाए थे। व्हाट वी कैन डू इज, आपको अपने प्रोजेक्ट्स को मोर ब्यूटीफाई करके लेकर आना है। यू हैव टू ब्रिंग अपीलिंग फैक्टर इनटू इट। आपको अपने प्रोजेक्ट को प्रेजेंटेबल बनाना है, उसमें हो सकता है आप कुछ लाइट्स लगा दें, हो सकता है आप उसको कलरफुल बना दें, हो सकता है आप उसकी कुछ डेकोरेशन कर दें। आपको अपने प्रोजेक्ट को ऐसा बनाना है कि कोई भी दूर से देखे तो उसको लगे कि यार इस पे जाना चाहिए मुझे, एंड ये प्रोजेक्ट मुझे अच्छा लगता है।
अच्छा।
ऑल्सो व्हाट यू नीड टू डू इज, आपको उसको ब्यूटीफाई करके लाना है। आप अपने प्रोजेक्ट को चेंज नहीं कर सकते। फॉर एग्जांपल, अगर आपने स्मार्ट डस्टबिन बनाया था एंड आपने उसी स्मार्ट डस्टबिन के जरिए आप
क्वालिफाई कर रहे
हैं, तो वो स्मार्ट डस्टबिन की को ही आपको ब्यूटीफाई करके या फिर उसमें और फीचर्स ऐड करके लाना है। आप फीचर्स ऐड कर सकते हो, बट अब आप ये नहीं कर सकते फर्स्ट राउंड में क्या आपने स्मार्ट डस्टबिन दिखाया था और सेकंड राउंड में आप डायरेक्टली अपना टैंक लेकर आ गए। दैट इज नॉट पॉसिबल।
चेंजिंग ऑफ प्रोजेक्ट
इज नॉट पॉसिबल। और व्हाट यू कैन डू इज मॉडिफाई योर प्रोजेक्ट सो दैट इट विल लुक गुड, इट विल हैव मोर फीचर्स। Also, talking about the judgment criteria, I will again go to the website.
Sure.
And as you can see, we have the Avishkaar Mechathon rules and guidelines document over here.
Yes.
So we have the showcase guidelines. Showcase guidelines में हमने क्या लिखा हुआ है? सबसे पहली बात तो ये लिखी हुई है that students or participants need to showcase their project. They have to make the same project. They are not allowed to change the project. They can upgrade the project or modify the project. Okay. They will be provided with a stall or a table with a size of 5 feet length, 3 feet width, and 2.5 feet width. सॉरी 10। सो यू विल बी गेटिंग अ टेबल जिसके ऊपर आप अपना प्रोजेक्ट प्लेस करोगे, एंड यहाँ पर आपके पास जजेस आएंगे एंड वो आपके प्रोजेक्ट्स को देखेंगे। इसके साथ साथ व्हाट यू हैव टू डू इज, यू विल बी गेटिंग एन एसेट जिसको आपको प्रिंट करना है एक फ्लेक्स पर, अपना बैकड्रॉप। तो वो बैकड्रॉप आपको ब्यूटिफिकेशन में काम आएगा। व्हाट यू नीड टू डू इज गेट इट प्रिंटेड। उसमें आपको अपने सारे डिटेल्स फिल कर दिए दिए अपने प्रोजेक्ट्स के बारे में, दैट ओके माय प्रोजेक्ट इज दिस। कोई भी आए दूर से जजेस जब आपके प्रोजेक्ट के आज जब आप उनको समझा रहे हो तो कई बार जजेस पीछे भी देखते हैं आपके टेबल के पीछे क्या लगा हुआ है, दूर से लोग भी देखते हैं, तो उसको आपको इतना ब्यूटीफुली फिल कर देना है। उसमें एक स्पेस मिलेगा आपको, वो आपको इतना ब्यूटीफुली फिल कर देना है कि आपके सारे प्रोजेक्ट के बारे में डिटेल्स कोई भी आपके वहां से पढ़ सके। तो ये जो बैकड्रॉप है, वेरी सून इट विल बी अवेलेबल ऑन योर कंपटीशन डैशबोर्ड। ऑन द कंपटीशन डे यू हैव टू गेट इट प्रिंटेड एंड ब्रिंग इट विद यू, सो दैट आप इसको अपने टेबल के पीछे लगा सकें।
सर अगर मैं आपको बोलूं जस्ट पॉइंट आउट 4-5 थिंग्स व्हिच मस्ट बी देयर ऑन द बैकग्राउंड जो बच्चों को हेल्प कर पाए, सो शायद एक प्रोजेक्ट का नाम होगा, ऐसे और क्या आप समझते हैं?
सो मैं यहाँ पर एक एग्जांपल लेना चाहूंगा। मैं पहले लेट अस स्विच ऑन द व्यू। या सो वी आर बैक। मैं कुछ पॉइंट्स बताना चाहूंगा। तो लेट्स से मेरे बैकड्रॉप में कुछ लगा हुआ है यहाँ पर, एंड आई एम शोइंग अ प्रोजेक्ट अबाउट टैंक। मिलिट्री के बारे में मेरा प्रोजेक्ट है, और एक ऐसा स्पाई टैंक मैंने बनाया है जो छोटा सा है लेकिन वो बहुत सारे काम कर सकता है। फॉर्म डिटेक्ट भी कर सकता है, वो वॉइस रिकॉर्ड भी कर सकता है, वो कैमरा फीड भी दे सकता है, वो जीपीएस सिग्नल भी है उसके अंदर, एंड इट कैन प्लांट ब्लॉक बॉम्ब्स इसमें। तो सबसे पहली चीज तो मुझे क्या करना होगा, जो मेरा बैकड्रॉप होगा उसमें मुझे अपने प्रोजेक्ट का नाम लिखना होगा,
Okay.
अपनी थीम का नाम लिखना होगा, किस थीम के अंदर मुझे पार्टिसिपेट करना है।
All right.
And again, it is not mandatory to do all these things. I'm just
Suggestions.
some suggestions which can help you to do better. Okay. So आपको अपने प्रोजेक्ट का नाम लिखना है, आपको थीम का नाम लिखना है, and then you have to write down the features. आपके प्रोजेक्ट के फीचर्स क्या क्या है, and how it can help solve the problem of combating war and terrorism. या फिर अगर आपने कुछ एक थीम सिलेक्ट करी है जिसमें वी आर हेल्पिंग द डिसेबल्ड पीपल और द डिफरेंटली एबल्ड पीपल, तो आपको प्रोजेक्ट लिखना है, फीचर्स लिखना है, हाउ इट कैन हेल्प द डिफरेंटली एबल्ड पीपल इन व्हाट। ओके, तो इस तरीके की चीजें हैं जो आपको ये करेंगी। प्लस आप बड़ी बढ़िया बढ़िया सी पिक्चर्स लेके आप वहां पर लगा सकते हो, आपने कहीं भी इसको टेस्ट करा था तो वो लगा सकते हो। आपके पास अगर कोई ब्लूप्रिंट है, लेट से आपने कुछ 3D प्रिंट करा है और उसका आपके पास ब्लूप्रिंट है, आप उसको बड़ा सा स्केल अप करके प्रिंट लगा सकते हो, सो दैट पीपल कैन अंडरस्टैंड इट मोर, किस तरीके से वो बना है। Everything which can help people understand better about your project will get you more scores, because जो judgment होगी वो totally subjective होगी। There will be different judges coming to you and they'll be judging accordingly। आपके कुछ पॉइंटर्स होंगे जो भी अभी मैं आपको दिखा दूंगा, उन पॉइंटर्स के अकॉर्डिंग वो आपको चेक करेंगे। कुछ पॉइंटर्स हैं जैसे कि,
हाँ वो जरूरी है सर, उससे बच्चों को आइडिया रहेगा किस चीज के मार्क्स है।
So if I go back to the website, I have this thing and I will open up a document.
Sure. And in the meantime, audience, because now I'll be approaching my next question, which is set for the day, you can put in your questions and I'm going to take those questions up one by one. So just whatever questions you've sent us so far, now try to paste it there so that I can pick it up. All right? Yeah. Just, it's better you just type your question once and then wait. We will go back and scroll up and then start answering.
So as you can see, I am on the judgment criteria and these are the points, mainly 3 points: research, prototype and presentation.
Oh.
So these will be the 3 points, 3 major points under which there are different several sub points जिनके बेसिस पे आपको जज किया जाएगा, जो चीजें आपको अपने प्रेजेंटेशन में डालनी ही डालनी है।
Right.
So if I come back to the first point, research, आपका प्रोजेक्ट जो है वो इंस्पिरेशनल एंट्री होना चाहिए। कुछ मतलब whether or not it could be an old project, it could be an already existing technology, but you have to present it in such a manner that the listener or the audience or the judge will get inspired with your presentation, that okay यार ये तो प्रोजेक्ट बिल्कुल सही कर रहा है बच्चा, ये तो
जरूरत ही थी इसकी,
इसकी तो जरूरत थी, इसलिए इस तरीके से इसको बेटर कर दिया।
Right.
प्रॉब्लम डेफिनेशन होनी चाहिए, आप जजेस को एक्सप्लेन कर पाए कि आपने बनाया क्यों है, क्या प्रॉब्लम ये सॉल्व कर रहा है। एंड मेथड यूज, वो आपसे ये जरूर पूछेंगे कि आपने कैसे बनाया है, आपने प्रोग्रामिंग करी है, आपने कौन सा पार्ट कैसे यूज करा है, कहाँ से यूज करा है। सिमिलरली प्रोटोटाइप की जब बात करते हैं, दे विल आस्क यू अबाउट डिजाइनिंग थिंग्स, वर्किंग स्टेटस चल रहा है नहीं चल रहा, यूजेबिलिटी कितनी है, कैसा मटेरियल यूज होता है, कितना स्केलेबल है आपका मॉडल, कितनी जल्दी बनाया जा सकता है, कितने कितने पैसे में पड़ेगा, ये सारी की सारी चीजें ऐसी हैं जो कोई भी आपसे पूछेगा ही पूछेगा। इट्स लाइक यूर पिचिंग योर बिजनेस आइडिया टू अ बायर, आपको अपना प्रोजेक्ट एक तरीके से बेचना है, ठीक है।
So how good are you at that?
How creative it is, what is the uniqueness in it, social impact कितना है,
Right.
and presentation you already know that overall presentation, supportive info जो कि मैंने अभी आपको बताया, communication शायद
how do you communicate that better? Yeah, so basically जो भी आपने project बनाया, let's say there are 3-4 members in your team, so which part is explained by whom, what are the major aspects or factors in making of that project, that should be passed on to the listener very nicely, right? Not, it shouldn't happen that only out of the 4 members only one person is speaking. So it has to be, it should show your teamwork, like, which is the next part, and it should be clearly communicating what the task or the purpose of the project is. And again sir, when you say presentation, we are not talking about a presentation,
so it's already better if you have something in your hand which you can hand it over to the judge so that they can
refer to. This is another good point.
आप कहीं पे भी जाते हो, when you go somewhere and let's say you are going to buy a fridge and or a TV, what you see is TV personnel or the sales person will hand you over a document in which there are the features written over.
Right.
So it's already always better if you can prepare something, a manual or a maybe book, with which the judges can actually read
So
about
these
it
can get
and take
you
with
brownie
them
points,
brownie
extra
points.
points.
Yeah,
Yeah, but make sure it's not too lengthy. 100 pages book. That's
only
not
one
needed.
page will suffice.
Summary. We mean just a summary.
Okay.
Up to you if you want to make a presentation on a computer also, but then again it has to be something which is handy.
Right.
We can't, you can't expect them to be at your stall for long. So there's going to be a fixed period of time which they're going to spend. So now I think we've got the questions, sir. Before I take one question, uh, one last question, because I think we are sitting with the expert and who knows better than him. Sir, any winning strategy that you want to tell students who have registered for IRC and for Makeathon?
Okay. So the only winning strategy is practice and practice more.
Okay.
तो अब प्रैक्टिस करने के लिए अब आपको हेल्प करने के लिए देखो एक चीज तो हमने आपको बता दी वी हैव प्रोवाइडेड यू विद एरिना फाइल्स एंड प्रॉप्स बट लेट्स से you don't have access to get these printed or get these things done at your end. So what you can do is Avishkar is launching a training schedule for you guys where you can come to our office.
This is superb.
Where you can come to our office and practice on the arena. So when you come to our office, the starting date, I will tell you the starting date and the time from when to when. You can come to our office, you will get some support, you will get your queries answered, you will get an arena where you can test your robot and practice move.
Oh wow.
So the only good thing, the only मूल मंत्र कि कैसे जीतना है वो ये है कि आपको प्रैक्टिस करनी है.
राइट.
ठीक है, तो प्रैक्टिस आप जितना ज्यादा करेंगे उतना बेटर है. और मेकाथॉन आप अपने प्रोजेक्ट को जितना ब्यूटीफाई कर सकते हैं, जितना बेटर बना सकते हैं. टेक हेल्प फ्रॉम योर पेरेंट्स, टेक हेल्प फ्रॉम योर टीचर्स, अपने बड़े भैया बड़ी दीदी सबसे आप हेल्प लो. आप लग जाओ उसमें, जितना ज्यादा टाइम आप अभी उस पर स्पेंड करोगे उतना ज्यादा प्रेजेंटेबल वो होगा.
राइट. So sir, I'll just help you with this. We are going to have arenas and props placed at our office. One floor we are dedicating to our students just to come and practice for IRC. So from Monday, which is 26th December, you will have arenas and props available from 10 a.m. to 5 a.m. Come and practice. All right. So in case too many of you are coming, we will also have a schedule in place so that you can book a slot and come. But initially, I don't think on 27th, 26th only everybody will come, so you can come, start practicing. But this is for IRC, right? Because for Makeathon, I don't think they need, arena practices.
Right. For Megathon, they don't need.
All
Okay,
right.
I have received one question from Sabi Chauhan. Do we have to stack the vaccine boxes and both robot sizes will be 9.5 inches? Yes, the both robot size will be 9.5 inches, but you don't have to stack any box or vaccine box on top of each other. You can just push them. Again, you are free to make a crane or a pusher or a catcher, anything. You just have to drag them and push them into the, push them into the drop zones from the warehouse. ठीक है.
Right.
तो आपको कुछ भी ऐसा करने की जरूरत नहीं है जिसमें आपको स्टैकिंग करनी है.
Right. And there was a question again, do we have to come with the robots ready or we have to prepare them for when we come for the competition?
Okay, so you have to come prepared with your robot. आप अपना robot please बना बनाया लेकर आए. You come with your robot which is already made. You can anytime make changes to your robot, but once you are registered into the competition, you reach the venue,
You can't.
You can't do that because your robot will be taken by our team to get the verification done.
Right.
And it will be kept in a room where all the robots, all other team robots will be kept. And whenever you are called for your entry, you will, one of our team member will hand over your robot and will come to the arena. So it's better test your robot, prepare your robot, and bring it to the competition already done in a complete manner.
Right. So basically, what Mukul sir is saying, on the day of the competition, avoid any changes to the bot, because once you arrive, the process is such that you will first register your team, then you go to the verification desk where they check if your robot is made with IRC stuff, Avishkar stuff only, is it fixing the verification box that we have created. After checking the motor, everything is not, you have आपने छेड़छाड़ तो नहीं की, everything is intact. Then the robot is not given back to you. It is kept with the team, and now let's say when your turn comes to run your robot on the arena, only then you get it. So you will have no time to make any tweaking to your robot. Okay, so come with your robots prepared. So sir, I was reading, there was a question on food and accommodation. So let me tell you, food you will get on both the days, on 7th and 8th. All the students we're going to arrange for lunch. But apart from that, accommodation, everything you have to manage on your own. You can put more questions and we can help you.
Okay, so we have one question. Do we have to create the presentation on Microsoft PowerPoint? Yes, you can select any platform. It's not about the PowerPoint. आप Canva पे भी बना सकते हो, आप images भी बना सकते हो. आप प्रेजेंटेशन से जो हमारा मतलब है वो ये है समथिंग विच कैन बी प्रेजेंटेड और हैंड ओवर टू द जज। ओके, आपको अपने प्रोजेक्ट के बारे में कुछ ऐसा प्रिपेयर करना है जिसको आप प्रेजेंट कर सको, जिसको आप दिखा सको। इट कुड बी सिंपल ए फॉर प्रिंट्स जिस पे आपने डिटेल्स लिखी हुई हैं, आप कोई भी सॉफ्टवेयर यूज करके उसको बना सकते हैं। Can we attend only one day? No, that is not possible because we are giving you trial on the first day. So do come, because अगर आप second day पे आएंगे और directly कहेंगे मेरा robot नहीं चल रहा, तो that will not be counted because you are already getting one trial. Okay.
Are we sure about the trial day? Maybe we are getting the event schedule fixed,
Okay.
because we are giving
So
them
once,
trials now.
Yeah, if we are giving them trials, maybe the event schedule will tell you about all the
Exactly
things.
what we are going to do on day 1 and day 2.
Right.
Because I know I had got a query from one of the schools regarding, there's some annual school trip during the same time.
Got it.
So we will have presentation and the run on the day 2.
Okay.
Right? Most likely. So that's again dependent on the schedule. We can't give you a commitment right now because the schedule is in works. So once it is available, we can tell you if one of you for any reason can miss any of the day, but we would not recommend that at all.
Okay, I have received one more question from Shraddha. Can we do it without kit? No, that is not possible.
No, you can't, because you need to have the physical robots with you. In the junior level, like Mukul sir already mentioned, you need to have 2 robots. One which is a mechanical robot and the other has to be a programmable line follower. In the senior level, again, you need to have a color sorter robot. Correct, sir?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and one more question is, where is the IRC office or where is the Avishkaar office? If you all travel through metro, you can just reach to Kirti Nagar metro stations. Just make sure Kirti Nagar metro station on blue line, and when you come out of the Kirti Nagar metro station, just cross the road and there you will find the Avishkaar office. Or you can just, if you are coming through any vehicle, just Google it. On Google Map, you will find the Avishkaar. Okay.
Right. And you can reach out to our support desk, our chatbot,
Exactly.
and you will definitely get the address and the location to come to. The timings, like we said, for practice, if you are asking, it's going to be 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. If you talk about the competition, again, like I said, the schedule is getting ready, but you can expect again similar time from 9 o'clock. We start on both the days. Approximately, there will be some here and there, and then we end up every day by 3. That's going to be the plan. Again, but you have to wait till the event schedule comes. That's going to tell you the fixed time slots when we start, when we end.
Okay. So another question is from Fun with Mishi. Ma'am, please tell that in stage to the robot which we will make with our kit. Is there any specific kit like the beginner kit, advanced kit? I have the beginner kit. Is there any problem with it or not? So Mishi, yes.
Which level?
First of all, what you need to do is, because see, beginner, I can understand the beginner kit cannot be programmed.
Right.
So you cannot participate with the beginner kit only. What you have to do is get a kit which can be programmed with sensors so that it can be run on the line follower arena. Otherwise, you are not allowed to bring only one robot in junior level. If you only bring one robot, you will be not allowed, or you might be disqualified to participate.
Because you'll not be able to perform the run bit.
Exactly.
With half the robot, how will you do?
How will you do it? So make sure you have the proper set, proper kit. Even if you don't have the metallic parts, you don't need more metallic parts. All you need is the brain. So you need a brain which can be programmed with sensor. So make sure in which of the competition, whether it's the junior level or the senior level, you are participating, you should have a programmable brain with you and with the sensor.
Alright. So the recommendation that generally we give, if people reach out to us asking we are in junior level of IRC, which kit do we buy? We tell them you can go and buy a robotics advanced kit. And if somebody is in a senior level, they ask us, we say you can go ahead and buy a robotics pro kit. So again, that is a recommendation we do. You can go to the avishkar.cc website, have a look, and then decide for yourself. But that is what we recommend. Alright, so we will be get the boxes in arenas or bring them on our own. No, you don't have to bring any props. So you will be getting the arena and props will be placed. You just need to come with your team, with your robots, perform the task, get scored, and then you can, wait for presentation.
Okay, I have. Do we have to make a presentation for IRC as well? Yes. How many days will we get to practice at the office? So starting from Monday, 26th, up till 6th.
Yeah, we will have the arenas and props placed. You can come practice.
So it's around 10 days.
We're going to put up 4 arenas. So we, according to the number of people who come in, we have enough space to put up 4 arenas. But maybe we will initially put 1 for junior, 1 for senior, and if the need be, we will have one more added. Okay, so let us read your questions. We will be coming there So somebody said we have to make presentation for IRC as well. So the point is you have to make presentation for IRC mandatorily. So that is really mandatory to make because there's going to be judgment on presentation. But what is going to be there in the presentation, what all points you need to cover, for that you will again be receiving an email. But the first thing first, 26th December is the last date for registration for the level 2, which is our national. So quickly do it so that you can receive the further details of the competition. Okay.
So we will be coming one. We have another question from Megha. We will be coming there from our school or by my parents. You can come.
Decide. That is up to you
Up
to
to
decide.
you.
As your school and your parents mutually decide. Then there's one more question. Do we have to stay there for 2 days? The answer to this is yes, because it's a 2 days event. We would request you to be there for the whole 2 days.
Not at the venue, but if you are coming from outside the Delhi, you can take a hotel.
Yeah.
Book your hotel. You can stay near the venue. The venue timing or the scheduled timing would be something like 10 to 5 p.m. on both the days.
Yeah, something like that. But you will again be receiving an event schedule to give exact timing. Can you, because you are all are typing so fast, you're hardly able to read it. So let us just stop your pause in between and read.
We have to make the robot on our own idea or the robot which was made in stage one. So okay, another question is from my family triple three. Do we have to make the robot on our own idea or the robot which was made in stage one? So you are free to design any type of robot. Just make sure it should be in the size 9.5 inches by 9.5 inches. Again, I saw just one question. What should be the height of the robot? It could be anything, but make sure जब आप अपना robot की height बहुत ज़्यादा बढ़ा देते हो
CG बैलेंस नहीं होता,
बैलेंस नहीं होता,
वो
वो
गिर
गिर
जाएगा.
जाता है.
Right.
तो आपको एक ऐसा रोबोट बनाना है जो कि किसी प्रॉप को पकड़ पाए, पुश कर पाए, कुछ भी ऐसे कर पाए.
Right.
You can choose any method, you can choose any idea.
Right. So बना कुछ भी सकते हैं.
Follow the website thing और आप कहीं से भी आइडिया ले सकते
आप बना कुछ भी सकते हो, बट जो उसका काम है वो उसको करना आना चाहिए. आई थिंक दैट इज मोर इम्पोर्टेंट. वो चलना चाहिए, उसका जो पर्पस है वो सॉल्व होना चाहिए. ओके.
Sir, can we use any means to create the robot like Arduino for IRC? No, you can only use Avishkaar kits. Not so जो verification process है, there is a verification process which will be happening on the event day, and you will be asked to submit your robot, put it in a box. A technical guy will check all the things whether or not you have used the Avishkaar kits or not. So that process is only to check this, to filter out the entries who are not from Avishkaar.
Right, because this competition we had since beginning, we've been telling this is specific to Avishkaar kits. So if you tweak and you bring in something else within the casing of Avishkaar, then also you will get disqualified. So don't get into all these malpractices. Okay, and more questions are coming up. Okay guys, in
Can
case
we come on Sunday to practice?
So Sunday बीच में आएगा नहीं. So we are अच्छा. We will let you know. I doubt that because we are already opening up on all the working days starting from 26th. Sunday I don't think, because it's going to be New Year's also. Nobody's going to be available. You do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. These 5 days we are available. Then again we are available the next week. So just think about it. Before 7th, you can come any day, but it shouldn't be a Monday or first, because 31st first I don't think people will be there to guide you. Still, if you have doubts, you can come to the website, put your question on the chat board, and then you will get a reward. Okay, so you can get your query solved there as well.
Another question is, ma'am, where will we find these PDFs that we have shown? So you will find these PDFs on the competition dashboard, जहाँ पर आपने simulator वाली entry करी थी, जहाँ पर आपने simulator से run करा था, आपको अपनी competition dashboard पे जाना है. You will go there and you will find all the documents written out there in the stage 2 tab. Okay, if you are still confused, you can just after this live will end, we will post it on YouTube. You can rewatch this webinar and then you can find it on you can pinpoint to the exact position where I just showed you, and you can find the flow where how to find the PDF.
Alright, there is a question that I can see. Is there any coupon code for stage 2? No. There are a lot of charges that are coming to us which we are also paying for stage 2. Stage 1 was virtual, so some discounts were given. Stage 2, there are no coupons at all. You can have 4 team members and split the fee, but it's going to be 2400, which is fixed for both, for IRC as well as for Makeathon. Somebody was writing, we don't have the robot, can we still come to the office? You can, but then what do you want to do, right? You will not be able to achieve anything. The purpose of setting up arenas and props is to make you practice. But if you're coming without a robot, I don't see it be of any use. Alright, but still we leave it to you.
Yeah. Another question is from Nidika. Can we use metal pieces from other kits? No, that is not possible.
You can't. That is what we have been repeatedly telling you.
Everything with which you will create your robot should be from Avishkaar. इट डजेंट मैटर वेदर इट्स द ER सीरीज किट और द E सीरीज किट, कोई पुरानी किट जरूर हो सकती है, बट ऐसा नहीं है कि आप किसी और कंपनी का कोई प्रोडक्ट यूज करके ला रहे हो या फिर आप खुद से मॉडिफाइड का प्रोजेक्ट लेकर आ रहे हो।
All right, there's a question, sir. Is it necessary for the whole team to be present when we come for IRC? So आपकी टीम जब रियल रन कर रही है ना, जब प्रेजेंटेशन हो रही है, रियल रन कर रही है, आपकी पूरी टीम अवेलेबल है, तो ही आपके अच्छे मार्क्स और स्कोर्स आते हैं. बट अगर आप ट्रायल्स पे फॉर सम रीजन वन ऑफ द पर्सन इज नॉट एबल टू कम, दैट इज ओके. बट यू कैन ओनली डिसाइड दिस वंस द स्केड्यूल इज आउट, राइट? ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए ना कि प्रेजेंटेशन हमने 7th को ले ली और कंपटीशन 8th को और आप 7th को नहीं आए, राइट? और एक और बात है कि अगर आपके कोई मेंबर पार्टिसिपेट कर रहे होते हैं, फॉर्म भरते हैं, बट देन दे डू नॉट शो अप ऑन द इवेंट डे, देन दे आर नॉट लायबल टू गेट सर्टिफिकेट ऑल्सो. सो वी सजेस्ट कि आप दोनों दिन आए. नहीं आ सकते तो ट्रायल्स मिस करें, but do not miss any of the main portion like the presentation and the competition.
And another question is from RK Lalit Yashwant. Will the participant be given sockets for Avishkaar Mechathon senior category? Yes, you will be with the table. You will be receiving a power socket with voltage of 220 volts and amperage of 3 ampere. जो एक नॉर्मल हमारे घर में सॉकेट होता है, एक प्लग होता है 3 एम्पियर वाला, वो आपको दिया जाएगा जहां से आपको एक पावर मिलेगी, वो ही आपको मिलेगा. उससे अगर आपकी कुछ एक्सटर्नल रिक्वायरमेंट है तो प्लीज ब्रिंग सम पावर थिंग विद यू, और जस्ट लेट अस नो थ्रू एनी मैकेनिज्म आपका प्रोजेक्ट कितनी ज्यादा पावर लेता है, सो दैट आवर टीम कैन प्रिपेयर. बट ऑल वी कैन प्रोवाइड इज 220 volts and 3 ampere to every team. Okay,
there's somebody asking what is the name of the kit that is recommended for IRC junior. So we said robotics advanced kit. All right, robotics advanced kit. I don't know if I can give my number to them to reach out to me.
I guess they can reach out to the support team.
Right, and also on the website you will see all the details. Yeah.
So is there no international this time? No, because as you can see the COVID is again
rising. So we will have good prizes again. Those will be declared soon. What is going to be given to which winner. But like we got stuck in 2020, we really don't want to do that again. So this time intentionally, internationals we are not planning.
Okay, so the question is, can we charge the robot in arena if discharge? So also can bring kit and laptop. You can bring your laptop.
You must bring your
laptop to change the program, but while in the arena run, you cannot do anything. You can just only repair it, but not actually charge it, discharge it, because there will be no power. How will you charge it?
Right. So before the arena run, you can do all that. So generally, what we suggest when you are giving your bot for the verification desk, where they submit your bot, we suggest that you take off the battery and switch your robot off. Either of the two that you want to do, keep it fully charged and then submit it. So that's what we recommend.
Another question is from Neeta Babaria. How much I can modify my Mechathon project? As much as you want. बस ऐसा ना हो कि
प्रोजेक्ट ही
बदल दिया, ऐसा नहीं हो सकता. ठीक है, आपने जो प्रोजेक्ट वहां पर दिखाया था वीडियो में, आपको वही प्रोजेक्ट लेकर आना है, उसको और फीचर्स ऐड कर सकते हो, बट कुछ जो पहले दिखाया था उसको हटा दिया, ऐसा मत.
Right. So there is a question from Khanna Twins. Yes, you need to make a PowerPoint presentation. Again, the guidelines for the same will be issued, but this is for IRC. This is for the ones who are coming for robotics competition. For Mechathon, it is your choice, right? Yeah. If you want to make it, it's not mandatory. You can also have something handwritten, up to you.
Dipti Arora, can we use Pro Kit? Yes.
You can. Any kit from Avishkaar, if it does your purpose, you can go ahead and do it. That's what, again, I was saying that we recommend for juniors, you can buy Avishkaar Advanced. The senior ones you can buy Pro. But if you can, I think the Pro is the best kit that we have. It's a premium product. If you can, go ahead and buy Pro.
In presentation of IRC, what should we cover? You should cover everything about your robot and how it is tackling the problem of vaccine delivery or maybe the social bubble problem. Okay, so if you are participating in senior level, आपको senior level problem statement के बारे में लिखना है, अपने रोबोट के बारे में लिखना है, क्या क्या आपके रोबोट की स्पेशलिटीज हैं, कितने व्हील्स, कौन से पार्ट्स, कैसा ब्रेन, क्या प्रोग्राम करा है, एल्गोरिथम कौन सी यूज करिए, ये सारी चीजें. एंड सिमिलरली फॉर द जूनियर.
I would like to add something here, sir. So presentation के केस में till the last time, till we did in 2019, we used to send you a pattern that okay, these are going to be fixed number of slides. This slide X is dedicated to this, slide Y is dedicated to another thing. So you will get a similar sort of pattern again, so that all of you are competing on the same stage. So we are going to give you some bare minimum outline of the PPT, and then you have to prepare on that. Okay, so major purpose is to get details from you, right? It's going to be a physical presentation that you narrate to the judges. So how you present is more important. rather than what you've just written in your PPTs. So that is why we give you a layout. You put your comments, put your feedback in that presentation and take it along when you go and meet the judges.
Draw which can we decorate our IRC projects? Yes, you can decorate
You can.
it,
There are
but उसकी functionality में कोई change नहीं आना
right,
चाहिए. You
right.
cannot use any parts. आप कार्डबोर्ड पेपर ऐसी चीजें यूज करो तो बेटर है.
Spray paint.
स्प्रे पेंट अगर कुछ ऐसा टॉप उसमें कुछ ऐसा पार्ट मिला जो उसकी फंक्शनैलिटी में ऐड कर रहा है या उसको और
वो अलाउड नहीं
वो अलाउड नहीं होगा, तब आपका रोबोट जो है डिस्क्वालीफाई कर दिया जाएगा.
Can we use nuts and bolts from other kits of IRC? So IRC की कोई किट नहीं होती, आविष्कार की किट होती है. And again, if it is an आविष्कार किट, अगर आपने कोई भी आविष्कार की किट से लगाया, that is allowed. Okay. All right, sir. Do we have more questions, or I think we have reached the time?
I guess we have reached the time.
Yeah.
For all other questions, we will be doing another webinar for you guys
soon.
because we can see
there are a lot of questions.
There are a lot of questions. You can our support lines are open. You can reach out to support@avishkar.cc anytime. You can reach to our support phone number. Everything you will get the details on our Avishkar website. Right. And also we will be posting more details on our social media handles. YouTube आप देखते रहिएगा. आप YouTube पे बेल आइकन को क्लिक कर दीजिए अगर आपने सुना है तो सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए. सब्सक्राइब, लाइक, कमेंट है ना, ये सब कर दीजिए. आप इंस्टाग्राम चैनल को आप नोटिफाई कर लीजिए तो आपको सारी डिटेल्स वहां से मिलती है.
Sir, there was a question from a child. If you can scroll up, Dominion was his name. उसने किसी थीम पे बनाया है. Now he wants to change. Is it?
I built my Makeathon project with topic as aggregate, but I feel like it will be better fit the topic of rekindling the earth. So can I change the topic in the background? No, that is not possible because आपकी जो डिटेल्स हैं वो हमारे पास हैं, वो आगे जजेस के पास भी जाएंगी और सेम डिटेल्स अगर आप उसको अलग थीम में डालोगे तो आपको वहां पर सबमिट ही नहीं करने दिया जाएगा.
Hi Unnati, I know you. Unnati, she's a very fine student, sir. I would really like to appreciate her. Good job, Unnati. You've come here also. Feels happy to see you, darling. We do not have, we do have partners in Indore. But if you're asking for practicing, we are setting up the arenas and props in Delhi. So, like the competition is on 7th and 8th, maybe some of you can come 2 days early and come to the office and practice on 5th and 6th. But we are not arranging for a practice round there. All right, we will definitely see if something can be worked out, but for now it's not sure. I have taken your question though because I know there are many teams from Indore. We will see if we can do something there.
So what we are going to do guys is we are going to do an Instagram post for Q&A. So what you can do is आप हमारे Instagram channel को follow कर लीजिए, वहाँ पर हम story डालेंगे and I know all of you use Instagram and Facebook. आप हमें वहाँ से questions भेजिए and we will answer you that. Okay.
So there's a question. I got the email that I've got selected, but it's not showing on website.
Okay. So if you are not, if you are selected and it is not showing on the website, I will ask you to reach out the support desk, support@avishkar.cc.
We're just writing it here so that you can have this support at Avishkar. Remember, Avishkar is AVISHKAAR. AVISHKAAR.cc. Just reach out, write an email here with your UID and
I have written it down in the chat. Avishkar, support@avishkar.cc. So please reach out. Junior or senior.
Can we get out of the school during competition? My dear friends, listen. Can we? So basically, what you are saying is from the competition premises you want to come out. So see, for us, we are taking care of the competition. When you come to the competition, you come with an adult, with your teammates. That's your responsibility. So, if you feel like you have done your job and you want to go out, that is again up to you and the person who is assisting you there. It is not on us to decide, but we would not like you to do that. We would like you to stay there in the premises and, maintain the discipline.
Ram Avatar Sharma, please confirm the board size in junior. It is the same 9.5 inches.
Same, yeah.
Okay, so I guess ma'am, it's time we can end
this. We can clap and thank them for
thank you everyone for really well participation from your end. And again, as I told you, we will be doing some Instagram posts, we will be doing some Instagram stories. Ask your questions there and we will answer you that.
Okay. Wait for the event schedule. There are a lot of questions related to the event schedule. We're going to send the schedule, PPT patterns, everything very soon. So there was one more question again on the board size. So if you can just reiterate once before.
So the board size is 9.5 inches by 9.5 inches. The base size. Height could be anything, both for junior and senior.
It's the same.
And for the manual robot, you can run it with the wired remote or the wireless remote. Both will be possible. But make sure, कभी कभार क्या होता है when you are using the wireless mode, multiple people are using on the same arena or the same premises, so your robot will get
Confused.
mismatched or confused. So better to use a remote cable with it. Okay.
Okay, that is what again we recommend. Final decision is with you.
Okay.
All right, bye bye. Take
Bye-bye,
care.
everyone.
Good luck. See you soon.